All right, everyone. Here, whoa, there was no voice there when I opened my mouth. Hello, everyone. Pattern focus is where we're going. Today's the last pattern of the week, and this one is called Siri. Now, I apologize if when I'm speaking, your phone does some weird thing because of the name of the pattern. I can't help that. It's what it was called. I'm going to try not to say the name very often right here at the beginning and once at the end, but yeah, it is what it is, and sorry about that. So it looks like it's going to be like a grid pattern. I like the way it looks when you end up with it in the grid like this. This, I think, is really pretty. So step number one, inside the square of your grid, you're going to put into the corner this kind of, it goes up and down and up like that into the corner on all four corners. Then going diagonally across in the middle part here, we're going to have two, like a line. We're going to put a spiral. That's probably better to do it that way. Put the spiral right here in the middle and then two lines like that cross diagonally. And then we're going to follow this contour up into the corner all the way around, and then the sample shows it this way with this sort of, I don't know what that is, but then here it shows it more with a straight lines, and I like this look better, so that's what I'm going to go with. And I'm going to maybe do it, I don't know if I'm going to do 4, I'm going to do 6, 8, whatever it ends up being. I really like that. So that's where we're going to go. It's going to be on here, I think. Do I want this color? Or do I want to do it on the back of the orange one? I'm actually thinking maybe I want the orange. Let's do the orange. We're going to be bold color here today. Turn on my light. Nice and bright. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to draw a grid with my pencil. Start out with that. Like that. Like that about. Trying to get it kind of even. Something like that would be about right. I could measure, but I don't, this one's not going to be near as critical as that one we had earlier in the week that drove me crazy. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'll draw it up with my pen and get some better lines, but that will do to start. Okay, and then I'm trying to make it more straight. Right now my pencil line is a little curvy. Try to address that as I draw. Not bad. Not bad at all. Awesome. Sometimes there's better than others with my drawing of grids. Get rid of all that pencil mush. And then the next thing is to, in this corner, from about here to here, because that's going to be like the middle, is to kind of come up and in and up and down like that. Something like that. That's our general shape all the way around. So something in that order. It's not exactly right, but it just needs to be have a shape. It needs a shape. It does need to connect, so like that. Oh, that was not the right shape. Was it? Well, maybe it was. That's okay. Oh, I'm getting way wonky with it. Getting way wonky. They've all got their unique personality here, and that's okay. Making progress. Oh, it didn't line up. Like that. Okay, so far so good. We've made progress. Spiral, line, line. Spiral, line, line. Spiral, line, line. Spiral, line. Like that. You'll notice my angles are going This way, that way, this way, that way. Yep, doing that on purpose. I'm just going to go do all the spirals first. That'd be easier. Yep. And then this one goes this way. And this one goes this way. That one goes that way. And then this way. And that way. And that way. Like that. Alrighty. Next up is to just come back in here and just do all of these all the way into the corner. So this is going to take a bit. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, or fast forward, because all of these are just going to take a while. Probably should have done this at a bigger scale, but I didn't, so we get what we get. I didn't do that one very well. Oh, my fingers. This one's taking a bit of work. I feel like I need to chit-chat. Let's see. This is going to be the last video. No, not the last video of the year. Tomorrow's is the last video of the year. But let's talk about the end of the year. Not New Year's resolutions, because I don't usually do those, but I do a reflection on my year and how things have been, and you know, what's gone on this year. What things did I really love about the year? What things do I want to change moving forward? Not resolutions necessarily, just things I want to do different. This was the big year of construction. I am really done with living with construction, and we're not done yet. I really want to be just done. It's getting closer, and there were delays, and there were things happened that was not the way I had anticipated it going, but you know, it's getting there slowly. So I am looking forward to next year to be done with construction. And if my husband decides he wants to take on another project, I'm going to say, let's wait a little while. Because it started at the end of October. Started in October of 2017. The construction in my house. And now it is at the end of 2018. It's been more than a year. I'm just done. I am completely and totally done. So I know there's some things my husband would like to do. He'd like to remodel our master bathroom. I'm just not ready. Mentally, physically, I'm just not ready. I think we're going to have to take some time off. I'd like to not spend every weekend working on the house. I'd like to do other things. I just would. He's happiest when he's got a little project and he's putzering around. I understand that. I am too. You know, I'm happiest when I'm in here drawing. The projects need to be smaller. He does want to refinish an old dining room table. Wants to put his parents' old dining room table into the house and put the current dining room table out in the patio. Now that the patio is completed and has a solid roof, so that the table won't be completely out in the weather. I mean, it'll still be out in the weather, but it won't be like exposed directly to rain and sun. He wants to just refinish it a little bit, give it a good coat of poly. It's an old table. It's falling apart. It's not the best in the best of shape, and so, you know, if it lasts outside for 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, whatever it lasts, that's fine, because he'd rather use it than throw it away or donate it. It's not that great a shape. So that's a little project that won't take that much. We do need to finish. We're down to where he just needs to work on landscaping in the backyard. So the major construction is finished. We brought the trailer from where we were having it stored. We had a friend who was letting us use her backyard to keep the trailer in. So we got that moved back to our house. And we need to still work on, after the landscaping is done, which isn't much because, you know, most of it is now artificial turf and hardscape, so we don't have a lot of landscaping to do, just the planter along the block wall in the back, and little planter for his orchids up under the dining room window. So we just need to get the water, the drip irrigation put in there, and get the plants. Actually, right now they're just kind of all loose in random pots to kind of keep them until we were ready to plant them permanently. So now we can just find where in the garden each plant is going to go, get those planted and get drip irrigation to them, and then we'll be done with the backyard. And the front yard needs to still have some grading, removal of junk. There's a pile of rubble in the front yard that is just driving me crazy. It just needs to go. And then we need to have the house painted. Oh, and put in the artificial turf in the front yard. So I'm guessing that we won't be done until March, just because the weather's going to slow us down for January and February, as we only work on Saturday most of the time. So when you're only doing work 1 day a week, it takes a long time to get it done. Really, really long time. But the grading of the front yard to get ready for the grass, we are hiring out. So that will probably, once we get the contractor, he's going to work for us between jobs. So, you know, we just have to wait until he's not busy. Right now he's been very busy, so he doesn't have, his crew is not free. But when his crew is free and has a day or two, because it's only probably going to take 1, maybe 2 days, but probably only 1 day, because it's the same people who poured our driveway. It's going to be that same crew, and they prepared the entire driveway, the whole length of the property in one day. And that's basically what they're going to be doing, is preparing it like that they prepared the driveway with just some grading and some decomposed granite compacted. So I imagine that they'll be able to do it all in one day. And then we'll have to roll out the grass. That will take many hands. When we do that, we're going to have all hands on deck. We'll probably put a call out to the church and say, help! Help! If anybody's available, come help us. I like it with the 2 lines. It shows it with those other lines, and I don't think I'm going to put them in. Those ones in the middle. I'm not going to do it. I like it without. You don't have to follow the whole pattern. If you like part of the pattern the way it is without finishing it off, yeah, you can do it that way. Okay, I'm not going to name the name, so I don't set any phones off. But I am going to get some shading going here. I need to eat. It is time to have lunch. This is the last one for the week, and then I can go have lunch, and then I can come back out here and finish organizing. I have art supplies to put away. I'm going to get the label maker out and actually label my drawers so I know what I want in what drawer, and so that I keep it tidy. That's my plan. Let's see if I'm able to maintain that plan, but that's the plan. It's going to need a highlight. What's that? A phone call from Texas somewhere. That's going to be junk mail, because I don't know anybody in Texas. And I don't know anybody traveling to Texas. So we'll just slide that one to the do not answer position. And if they leave a message, great. If not, then it's just a spam call anyway, right? Okay, now I want some white on there. I think I'm not going to use my pencil. I'm going to use my pen because I want the thinner white. I need a little scrap piece to get it going there. I think I'm going to do that. Whoa, that really stands out. Do I want to do every other one? I think so. So it's going to be like striping, but it's going to be opposite, and it's going to be in white instead of in black. Wow. Okay, I'm good with that. Hey, they left a message. Well, I will just have to listen to that after I am done here. Still probably going to be junk mail, but I know it's not anything important. Like I said, I don't know anybody in Texas, so I feel like I want to make the spiral a color or do something with that. I'm going to maybe get out my other ink pen. This is going to take a minute. Fast forward to the end, folks. It's okay. Ooh, I do like that though. It's very bold up against the orange. I really do like it. Okay. Look how bright that is in comparison to this. Those were exactly the same. Amazing what a little white pen will do. My eyes though feel like they're bugging out, that I need to go look at some other distance besides the distance between my face and my desk. I've been staring at this distance too long. When I'm at work, I look at the cash register, then I look out on the sales floor, and then I do a variety of different things with my eyes. I'm not always at the same distance. I used to have that problem when I would read a lot too. I was always reading at the same distance and my eyes would go all buggy. So it is time to go do something else with my day. I'm gonna stop and have lunch, like I said. And then work on organizing. To bring all my paints out here. Got some of them out here, but I don't have them all out here yet, so I gotta do that. I can organize my stuff. Oh, I like it. I do. I like it a lot. It's taking longer than I had anticipated because I decided to do this part. I thought it was going to go quick and easy. It's still going fairly fast. It was an easy pattern to draw. Not that complicated. And you'll notice that they don't all line up. They're all a little wonky. And it doesn't look bad because it doesn't matter. They look like hand-painted tiles from Mexico or someplace. Almost done. But I do think I want to do something with those spirals and maybe another color with the Decories pens. I have some other colors I think I'm going to use. Okay. So let me see what other colors I have that I can use in those pens. I have purple, pink, yellow, blue, and another white. I have 2 whites. Huh. Didn't know that. I'm going to go with yellow. Let's see what yellow does. Yellow looks very white. I'm not sure we're going to be able to tell the difference. Can you tell the difference? A little bit. Not really though. But now that I've started, I have to continue. You really almost can't tell the difference between the yellow and the white. I can tell with my eyes. But on the camera, I don't really see the difference. Maybe the light blue with the spiral. Have to get the pen going here. Always got to do that with these pens, is get them going on a piece of scrap. I don't know. Don't know if I really like that. But I started. See, you can always erase your shading if you don't like your shading, but if you're doing coloring in and you've started, you pretty much have to continue. Okay, you can tell the blue. That's good. That's all right. Okay, so I didn't put that other little lines. I just didn't feel like I wanted them in there. But I really like this tile, and I am not going to say the name so that I don't sit off your phones in case you have an Apple product. Okay, you guys have a great day. Have an awesome new year. Yeah, the next one I do will be the New Year's Eve. Whatever we happen to have happening on New Year's Eve. So I will see you then, and you guys have an absolutely awesome day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place. Smile to people. That is just so important. And just be nice people. Come on, people. Be nice people. That's all we need to do to make the world a better place. It's not that hard. Just be nice. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.